Odd number, Derail Valley. Even number, Kerbal Space Program. Odd. That is a 7. So it's Derail Valley. Derail Valley it is. Okay, our audio level's going up. Yep. Okay. The frame rate on screen is lower than what I'm actually recording. I think because I've got all these locomotives in here, yeah, my frame rate's going down. I'm thinking about not using the steamer because I'm irritated by the noise the valve gear makes. So, how should I get rid of it? Shall I... I could push this whole thing out there and drag it all the way around so it reverses the lot and then push it back into one of these sidings. We'll use the DM3 for that, so I can get used to doing that. Right, so we pull that down, get the reverser in the middle, that off, put fire in there. Gears, let's take my lamp, put that in here. Why do I need to record this? Don't. Maybe it's just a test to see whether I can record at 60 frames per second. I'm just checking the CPU usage is at 0.3%. There's no dropped frames, and we're recording in AV1. Hardware recording. Okay. And now this is off. There's no handbrakes off in it. Handbrakes off. That's all off. Make sure everything's off. I'm going to use DM1, the DM3 I mean, put that into neutral, start this up. Yeah, so this is just going to be a test to see whether I can record at 60 frames per second. Let's put this handbrake on. Right, we've got to go through everything now and check all the brakes. Let's put this brakes on here. Yeah, see there's a leak or somewhere. Those brakes like that, so it's compatible with those brakes. It can operate the brakes on the caboose, but it can't operate the brakes on the diesel electrics, so we'll have to isolate those brakes. And then yeah, now the brakes should go up, and if we go and check in the steamer, then brakes are up. Brilliant. So we've got brakes. Pull that off, we should be able to go. We should just check all the handbrakes are off. There you go. Handbrake is on, brakes off. Get inside there, handbrake is off, brake is off. Okay, take the handbrakes off, make sure the brakes are off, right, the brakes fine, put on everything, put it into gear, take the handbrake off here. Give it a little bit of beans, a little bit of power, and off we go. See that squealing noise? Can you hear the squealing noise? Why isn't audio levels going up? Audio levels are paused on OBS. Right, they're working now. If I click off OBS, audio levels are not going. Maybe it's because of the frame rate's too high. Yeah, audio levels aren't working on OBS because we are recording at a higher frame rate. So we'll reverse this and see. There's no dropped frames or anything, but I can't see audio levels. They're not working. So if I hit escape, then I click onto OBS, the audio levels are going up and down and working fine. Well, that's interesting. That is interesting. Maybe I should push the microphone volume up a little bit more as well. I've got no on-screen display for what the microphone volume is set to. I mean, the microphone in the mixer on OBS is at its maximum. But I have a little volume control on my headset for the microphone with no display. Don't know what the points are set to. We should be fine. We should go straight out. Go straight out. Can go up a gear. I mean, you could be practicing with the Steam and just using it. I was going to push the points, it doesn't matter. Yeah, my actual on-screen frame rate is lower than the frame rate I'm recording at. Past the point soon. Are we past the points? No. Alright. We'll go around the other way. to reverse the steamer. Tell you what we do. So I want to stick it into the siding, don't I? So if we put all the other locomotives by there, right, we'll is there 2 free sidings there? Yes, there is. We'll push them back into there, then we'll drag the steamer out and reverse the steamer. Or we could just stick it on the... Oh, I've done this all back to front. We'll just push it all the way back in, right? And then I'll just disconnect the steamer and put it into another siding on its own. I should have done that in the first place. Like off. Where's intermittent wipers? There you go. Is there enough room to get past there? Should we just go a bit further just in case? Just leave this as it is, right? Handbrakes on. Alright, let's disconnect this now. The idea of reversing this into a siding with the diesel is silly. Let's just is there a leaky brake somewhere? Yeah, there is. Okay. Still not 100% sure. I think this is like the air doors that don't let more air into the firebox. Back, the stopcock's open. Brakes, brake. Set the reverser. And give it a pull. Obviously, in real life, it takes much longer to start one of these things than this. Sounds as if the brake is on. Check the brake lights. That's isolated there. It's isolated there. The compressor's on, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, the reason why I'm getting rid of this is I'm not going to use this because of that flipping sound it makes. That's all. Reversion center. Drop the fire. There we go, that's it, off. That's it, so it's not going anywhere. Right. Alright, let's see if we can drag the the audio levels seem to be working now, albeit they're at a much lower frame rate. We've been streaming for 10 minutes, still at 60 frames per second. There are 0 dropped frames. Right, we've got 74 frames per second on screen. Take that. So let's start this up again. We shall drag it to the steel mill. See if we can get to the steel mill. Put the reverser, give it a bit of beans. Bit of wheel slip. The wipers on intermittent. Goodbye steamer. We liked you, but you just made an awful noise. It sounds as if all your running gear and the valve gear hasn't been oiled properly. Yeah, because before you start one of those things, you've got to go around it and oil everything. Maybe there's an oil canning game or something. And you have to oil all the running gear to stop it making a sound. Maybe I haven't discovered it. Maybe you need it in one of the shops. I don't know. Alright, let's go up here. Dragging my lovely gaggle of shunters around. We can go up in the air. Remember though, we've only got braking on the caboose and the DM3. So maybe it's best if we don't go too fast. Keep it under 30. I believe this is all downhill, isn't it, mostly? Mostly it sounds like we're going uphill. Frames per second, 30 frames per second. Yeah, I'm recording at lower frames per second than what's on screen, so maybe I should have done 30 frames per second, because I recorded a little intro for I couldn't decide whether to play Kerbal or Derail Valley this evening, so I recorded a little me throwing a dice to decide what to play, and that was recorded at 60 frames per second, so I thought, oh, I'll go recording the game at 60. Now, usually it's over 60 frames per second, but today it isn't. Maybe it's all the trees, I don't know. Yeah, 33, 29, could be all the locomotives we've got together, the wipers going, the rain. Still rain on the window, yeah. It was only 30 mph line speed, 30 km/h line speed anyway. Wait, there's a little house or something down there, isn't there? Yeah. So coming out from FRC, we're going down there past the little house, so we've got the little downgrade to the farm, and we can pass the farm and just head across uphill to the SN, which is the steel mill. Bit more. Well, the brakes are just grinding because it says 0. Breaking it, we're breaking it. The problem with that when I'm a fully braked train. Read it. Release everything, release everything. Still running, brakes are on. Need to take a run up now to get up the other side. Still too far away. The line speed 70, so plenty of just getting pulled. Temperature. Right. Go down the gear. There you go, we're at the steel mill. Frames per second, 67, 77, 75, 44, 47. Jumps around a bit, doesn't it? Eventually bring it to a stop with the brakes in the middle. There we go, stop now. Steel mill. Get a screenshot of the video. Yeah, 109 frames per second now. 92, 93, 82. Yeah, so sometimes it makes sense. 75 frames per second, 88. Yeah, it jumps around a bit. 90, 80, 82. Anyways, this is an experiment to record at 60 frames per second, so I'll check the footage now. We've been streaming for 19 minutes. I might do another video on the brakes operation of the DM3 because my video trying to learn how the brakes is doing really well, even though I explained in one of my other videos how to use the DM3. I mean, I'm no expert myself, but this just seems to be what people are searching for on YouTube, so I might do another video on the operation of the DM3. I quite like it, I enjoy this thing. Okay, let's stop there.